y'all. Apparently, StreamYard does not like intros and outros today. Uh, uh, give me a sec. And apparently, none of my devices were turned down. So, give me a second. Let me mute. Okay, that should be better. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We're just gonna network for I don't know, probably about 25 minutes. I got started late. We'll see. We'll see. And Amy is working till 7 p.m. Just lurking in the background. You're good, girl. Thank you for being here. Give me a minute and I'll go up and chat. I'm just trying to get my devices set up. On the days. Teal!
Yeah, she came in. I couldn't get to her.
Just a second, I gotta get the boss out of here. Dude, be nice. Be nice. Oh,
Couldn't get there quick enough.
I told you to be nice. No, you have to come out. Gentle, or straight out.
I am.
So you
Right.
hurt her.
Let her down. Let her go so she don't get you.
What a day. We haven't had to chase the boss out. You know what, mister? Can you put your fedora on and your glasses on?
Yep.
And, I'm going to step off for just a second. Mister's going to pick up a large box of jewelry that just conveniently turned over.
Well, would have been fine if we wouldn't have been moving to get her out of here, because
It's all good.
it's all good.
It's all good. Remember who told us that? Mister?
I don't.
That was the go-to saying for basically everything.
Okay. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. All right. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. It's been a day.
It's been a day.
Not a bad day. It's just been a day. The heat is something extreme today.
It is triple digits, and people are losing their minds here in the Foothills. So, hey Regina, hey Happy, y'all. I gotta go up and chat, and then I got one there, and I got one there.
This one you left over here. I just didn't see the other one on the computer.
That's weird because I wasn't open to anything. I don't think.
It was open to YouTube.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think I'd went any further.
We may not have. I may have bumped it with a finger when I moved it.
That's all right. I'm just trying to figure it out. You would think being live it would like instantly, but it don't. Hey y'all. All right, let's see. I think we got it worked out. If not, we'll find a hashtag with someone's fault later. But in this case, it wasn't stuff. So, all right. So first in chat today. I'm just going with who's first in chat. I'm not looking at time steps right now. Because stuff, still didn't get today's time adjusted to 6. Typically, unless there's a reason other than just not working, whatever, on Tuesdays. It makes no sense jumping in early to just network. I mean, unless we're working in the background too. I mean, that's been known to happen. But first in chat is Timmy the Racing Channel. Second in the lead is Jessica Dumpster Girl. Welcome in, both of you. Thank you for being here. Then there's Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. There is Robin. Hey, Robin. There's Selena. Welcome in, Selena. Has it been? No, I was going to say, hey, didn't I just catch you on the live? No. Guess what I caught today, y'all?
Black Widow short.
Stop. I got an email. Well, I got several emails, but I got an email that says she's probably going to kill me or something to that extent, right? And it just had a YouTube short link, and I'm going, oh no. I loved it. So, welcome in. Appreciate y'all being here.
And so Selena's hashtag is Scooter's fault.
Hashtag Scooter's fault.
Tonight's going to be a fun show. They're already starting.
Just so you know, yeah. Mr. and I went and found, we went foraging for mushrooms, and we decided the best time to try them out is probably during a live on a Tuesday. No, I'm kidding.
Well, if we're going to go that route, did you eat the red and white one?
I thought it was red and yellow.
No, it's red and white. It's the mushroom from Mario Brothers. It's like the most deadliest mushroom there is.
Okay. Yes, y'all, it is hot here. It's hot here. The office is the coolest room in the house.
And it's still warm in here.
Amy, there's Amy. Welcome in. She is working and lurking, y'all. There's Scooter Renee LLC. Hey, Scooter girl. I was awake this morning. I was actually out of bed at least twice before noon. It was Mister's first day off, and yeah, we enjoyed just not having a whole lot to do in the morning, other than to talk to each other. That was interesting. That was cool. It's like, oh yeah, hi, we like each other. I don't know what everybody else does when they reach midlife and realize you both got old.
I think the short fit. I really did. It shows the fun personality side.
Oh, you're talking for Selena?
Yeah.
Black Widow did? Yes. I think she did it really cool. I mean, honestly, when she put she's gonna kill me, I honestly thought she was probably talking about Scooter because we had that discussion the other night, remember? About, hey, just do a blooper or whatever, you know.
Our kitchen and living room, Selena, is over 80 degrees. And
I would say it's more. I would say
it's
more than 80 in there.
I haven't went in and actually looked. I just know it's hot.
It totally feels like it's in the 90s in that half of the house. Yeah. I think we've got another 2 days of this heat advisory, and it's getting interesting.
83.
83 in the hallway.
Right there at the edge.
Yeah. So halfway through the house is 83.
Out there in that living room.
At least 86, if not higher. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Regina, welcome in.
I can't wait till she gets down and chat.
Hey, Hippie, welcome in, girl. There's Big Mac, there's Regina, there's Hippie, there's Kathy, there's Selena, there's Timmy. It just gives y'all an idea where I'm at in the chat because this little spacer on my side lies all the time. Big Mac's fault. Big Mac's fault. Hey, y'all know what the hashtag is now. But you know,
and then
you
Selena
got
stuck up for me.
but you got two, because Selena put Scooter's fault. So Big Mac's fault, Scooter's fault. Big Mac's fault, Scooter's fault. I don't know. Two pretty amazing people, really. For real, y'all. And Scooter, I knew exactly it was going to be. LOL. Did she win a brand new car? A mushroom. What makes you grow on Mario Brothers? What makes you grow on Mario?
That's that red mushroom.
It's that red mushroom.
Yeah, I was talking about. Yeah, it's actually one of the
Three
most
fans
poisonous
on
mushrooms.
in the kitchen. It's still 80 in the 80s. We got this fan. We got a fan that we steal from our room. Yeah, because we got like 3 or 4 of the big fans in the living room, and it's still not enough. I think we need an industrial fan.
I almost brought one home that I don't know what was wrong with it. It's the one that they knocked over last year at work, and it quit working.
Grandma's got one that she said we could use at one time, so we might ask her when we're down there the next time. My only concern is how much power does it really pull? Because if it pulls really a whole lot, then we got to run it. Listen, if it pulls too much power, then we need to run an extension cord down to the maintenance guy's house.
No joke.
Just saying.
Paybacks.
Right. Karma. Yeah, this heat. See, it jumped on me, so I don't.
You want to get.
Cue the music. Wow, wow.
I knew you'd get a good laugh.
Bow chicka wow wow. I was laughing because I was trying to contain myself so you didn't see me do the moves with it. Just saying. Not Selena's fault, but normally it is. Yeah. I think you gotta give yourself more grace than that, Selena. But I get it. Because I definitely I feel that part too. So now we're gonna have a good time this evening. I need to locate my other dolphin. I did not get any office.
We spent the day for us.
Well,
not business.
It's not entirely, but yeah. I haven't had the time to work physically here in the office because we're
I'll look for the dolphin. As long as I would turn around,
we're doing a whole administrative thing right now, so it's got me tied up in reviewing and inventorying digitally. So I mean, it's almost got to be somewhere. I went too far. I mean, I say that, but I've been known to throw out the window. I didn't think I put it back here, though. Maybe it's in the box that has the tea from Arkansas that I can't find.
I was going to look for that, too. I haven't made that far yet.
He hid my box from Arkansas. I know, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I don't see it back there in the background.
Alright, it's got to be somewhere. So
it may even be in a box that we showed stuff.
Yeah, it might be. I just kind of hard to sell them as a pair. Maybe I just don't sell them as a pair.
I'll sell them one at a pair.
I'll just sell one at a time. Alright, you want to put the thumbtack back on that one?
Yeah, then I gotta get back into the chat and everything.
Yeah, you're good. I gotta put this other brooch on.
All right.
Looking for. Oh, I know where there's one at. Never mind. I gotta go out to the karaoke cabinet. Just looking for one of my small dragonfly brooches.
All right, I'm back in chat. Yeah, I can't afford to do dirt track racing, Timmy. I can barely afford life. No, but of course, though, the trick to that, when I used to do demolition derbies, the guys that always raced dirt track and did the like derbies a lot of times had businesses, and they used it as a tax write-off on their business for advertising. But my deal is, if I build anything, it's not going to be a dirt track car. It's probably going to be a drag strip car. My body can't handle the beating that you get from a dirt track anymore. So, but hey, Black Widow. Steph's trying to get some brooches that she was looking for, so she walked out of the room. But yeah. Hey, Lena. Why, everybody's in here tonight. Wow. Yeah, I'd be in trouble if it was 98 back here. That'd be like when we came home and we ended up with Ellie with the heat stroke. That's what happened to her. Is it was 96, 98 in the house and 100 and something outside, and there was no place to get her to, cool down. So. No, that's actually funny. So one of my best friends in Colorado that him and I and his wife and, we're just really good friends. He was a mechanic, and his wife used to get real frustrated with him because he would spend money in places she didn't think should have been spent and everything else. Scooter says that her dad used to race a 56 Chevy, and he ticked her stepmom off when they were married because he bought a pair of slicks for their anniversary.
Yeah, I could understand it. I mean, I could probably understand both sides of it, but yeah, I could definitely understand it. And Black Widow's here. Welcome in, Black Widow. And there's Lena.
Here.
Welcome in, y'all. Black Widow is listening and putting up the groceries. Girl, I go to the produce section today. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was back in the day. $600 a piece or so for the tires.
Yeah, $600 a piece for tires.
We had a race that we did on our dirt track that they called an anything goes race.
I need to go this way for a second.
And you see all the different type of cars. A lot of the metric ones like the Tauruses and them out there, because it was essentially a high-speed demolition derby on a racetrack. But my friend, where I was going with that story, is his daughter wanted to race, so he set her up with a mini stock, and she went out the first week to go race. Comes in the pits after her first round and goes, "Dad, I want to go faster." And he goes, "Well, faster costs money. And if you want to go faster, you got to come up with the money." And she's like, "Okay." Next day, she went and got her a job. And by the end of it, she was one of the top competitors out there in the mini stocks. Uh-huh.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. I kind of miss those days. saw pictures of them over there in Colorado that they had just took not too long ago. We're all getting old, man.
I know. Let's see. We lived on Main Street in South Central the last time we seen them in person.
I know.
It was before kids started graduating school and a lot of craziness in between. You just got sober too.
Yeah.
Dude, we've not crossed a decade without seeing them, have we?
I tried to go over to see them when we were in for the reunion this last year, but they weren't ever home.
Well, no. They're active participants in the grandkids'
Well,
lives.
yeah. So,
Dude,
yeah,
sounds like a Louisville trip.
well, I'm not even talking. I'm talking both ways. We haven't seen either one of them.
I have to get a hold of that girl and ask her when the last time we drank together was, because that'd be when it was. Be like, hey, when was the last time we sat down and had drinks together? It might have been. It might be. A lot of life.
No, that's cool, Selena.
That is very cool.
I miss doing the racing and stuff. It's just, I mean, now that we have our own business, I could get back into it because it's all a tax write-off.
Yeah, except your body isn't like creating new parts. When you break, it hurts badly.
True point.
Just saying.
Yeah, one of my best friends, he had built a,
right.
He had built a what was considered street stock, which there is nothing stock about street stock. And he goes out there, and it's the one he took into the wall.
Scooter, check this out. So, to be fair, y'all, no, I did not. My Sonic app doesn't work right, so I don't get all the sweet deals. But I stopped when we were in Junction City, and
Got you a cup of ice.
I got a cup of ice, and he got ice water. I got a cup of ice, and I threw what little pineapple I had left in it, and some Gatorade.
All right, so now I've got a question. So Lena asked Scooter, is that killer still loose in Arkansas? And Scooter said, I think so. I hadn't checked updates lately.
So, it was interesting because a few weeks ago, I was so aimed for having a moment of having like Scooter, possibly Tammy, for sure, in our chat, and we could do a little trivia for Arkansas trivias, because Kansas and Colorado does not have the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot, but Arkansas is known for one. Do you know what it's called? Without looking it up. Can you name the movie? Yes, they even did a movie. And my mama was really related to enough people in that area that, of course, it was her kin that was in it. Selena, the chances are at least
what they say in your lifetime, you will pass at least 5 serial killers.
No, it was back in the day it was 3.
Right.
That in anyone's natural lifetime you have crossed paths at least 3 times with a serial killer. Here's the thing, it don't have to be 1, it could be 3, right? It's kind of scary. I mean, I think anybody could be capable of doing anything if given the wrong circumstances, but yeah, no, I'll skip that one. Yeah, I heard that there was one down in so the movie is Legends of a particular creek.
Boggy Creek.
So what is it?
It's Legends of Boggy Creek, but I don't remember.
Do you know what year it came out?
No, I don't even remember the movie. I just remember the name.
Well, you shouldn't remember the movie because it came out before you were even an inch in your dad's pants. So it's Legends of Boggy Creek. I think it's actually there's at least snips of it here on YouTube because I've seen it here. The two fellas at the beginning of the show on the horseback, that was my mama's uncles. And yes, I can give you the names of both.
Sorry, I'm laughing at chat.
Scooter grounded.
Scooter said Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. All right, raise your hand. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say raise your hands if you've seen the movie. Raise your hand. Raise both hands if you've been to the creek. FYI, I've been to the creek. More than that, I was also at the park that I thought my cousins were full of. And they were talking. I don't remember. It's either a coke case. Well, it's at least a coke case because it would have been older than my mama or somewhere around that time frame. But I want to say there was a serial killer.
So Selena says, really
There
need
too.
to tell stories someday.
Yeah, it's so crazy when they describe certain things, whether it's in y'all's neck of the woods or like where we were raised, and us to know exactly or basically. And it's like, holy moly. That happened to us recently. Was it someone here on YouTube? Do you remember? It had to have been here on YouTube. Yeah, 1972. And yes.
1972.
I always said it was the Boggy Creek Monster because the other monster, the creek monster, whatever. I chew up that word all the time, like I'm doing right now.
Fuck monster, I think. But I can't see on my phone.
What?
Me...
It's the folk.
Fuck.
It's the folk.
Folk monster.
Yeah, be careful what you say, how you say it
Right.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
We say it's the folk monster, but yeah. I can tell you, my mama was a believer in the fear. The fear is what drove it. And whether the rest of it's true. I'll tell you, it kept her and her cousins out of certain areas that her grandparents didn't want them.
Lena said Michigan's got dogmen.
Yep, dogmen. Trying to think what year it was. It almost had to have been 91 or 92 when we was down there. It's off the interstate, and if you're familiar with that area, there's like a park and everything, but there's like a lover's lane back in the day. Right, Scooter? And I totally knew when you said Harry who you were talking about. It just
Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons. Howard the Duck. Let's see. What other movies?
I miss Howard the Duck. It was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Dude, I think I have a copy of it because Brian had a copy of it. And it's one I didn't.
Right.
I think that's one I kept for our private collection. Of course, let's see, what time is it? It's just after 6:30. Shoot. Anyone know what time Scooter goes on Tuesdays? Shh. Kidding. We got time. That's crazy. He's still missing. And hey, Clint, welcome in, bud. I like that you changed your name. I think you did in a way, right?
It looks like it.
Vintage Halloween Crafts by Clint. That would be Crafting with Love. And I'm fired. Oh, I've been worried about that for last week. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, FYI to any of my fellow resellers, if you have anything vintage Halloween, Clint is in the market for.
All right, so Selena put earlier in chat,
Okay.
her best story is my aunts that are blind fight each other with their canes. Yeah. I can't read on my phone. So
All right. So where
it's up just a little bit, not a whole lot.
All right. Give me
My
a minute.
screen's so shattered I can't read a lot of chat.
All right. All right. So I'm where Timmy says Howard the Duck.
It's above that.
Okay.
It's a big.
That's
section.
fine, but if I go too fast, I'll miss it.
Yeah, right there.
All right. Now you can finish reading it.
Well, I can't read from this side, and you've got the camera turned to where I'm visible just past the lights.
There you go, mister.
But my best story is my aunts that are blind fighting each other with their canes. You can't make it up in the funeral home when their mom passed.
For sure. Hey, Maritza. Welcome in. We're just hanging out before we go over to Scooterini LLCs this evening. I was joking a bit ago, and I asked anyone in chat if they knew what time Scooterini goes live this evening. To be fair, I don't think anyone put the answer in. But no. We're just chilling and getting ready, getting in the mood for having some fun and just connecting with everybody.
Hand me that. Tell me I'm not going to tonight.
Please give me it back. You're being obnoxious now. No. Oh, the things.
Now that's cool, Kathy.
All right, let me get further down. Anyways, for any of my resellers, that would be anyone that has a booth, knows someone that's got a booth. Hint, because that's where I find the stuff at. Clint is looking to get more vintage Halloween. My best guess would be reach out to him specifically, but aside from that, I know he loves his Halloween and it's fun. So
Dollar General's got Halloween stuff out already.
Ours?
Yeah.
Here in the village?
Yeah. Half an aisle.
Dude, I mean, we're already, I think in most stores in the Flint Hills, we've got every holiday except for Valentine's.
Yeah, Christmas is in there too on some things.
Yeah, I think the only thing they haven't put up yet is Valentine's yet. But everything else is, every
Definitely
season.
will, Kathy. I'm going to screenshot that so I can look it up in a little while.
It's just cool to get to, figure out what the legends are for the places that we grew up, or places we call home.
Well, you remember the lake in southeast Colorado, the legend of the giant fish that got away?
All right, but to be fair, every guy says the fish was this big. Get that? Everybody sees this. No one sees this. Just saying. Goodness. Selena, girl, when I see you, we gotta have a strong but very sweet, unsugared. So it'll have to be honey, but sweet tea, right? And we got to discuss how similar some of our early lives were to each other. What are you trying to do?
It still bothered me, that box of tea.
Dude, I told you it was right there and then it wasn't. And unless the roommates came in here and took it, it's almost still got to be here. I'm better assuming that it's on your side.
Buried. Guess I'll find it tomorrow.
I ain't overly worried about it.
No, because I know it's in here.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about it.
I mean, Firecracker thinks those teas are awesome.
She better. She got like a third of the stock. For real. Yeah, Clint was. I love vintage Halloween stuff, and he does. A lot of what I've seen of his stuff is the vintage paper, right? Like the Munsters and.
I will keep my eyes open. I have a connection to be able to get some of the old Munster stuff and everything, because I've got a friend that's big into Rob Zombie, and Rob Zombie, that's his thing, is the Munsters. He was huge with the Munster stuff. In fact, they're going to remake it. He's going to remake a movie of the Munsters for.
Someone was saying something about that recently.
Yeah, and he did a good job with the Halloween movies. So.
Yeah, bad funding, but bad. And then Selena says she's selling a cool idea tonight about Scooter's teas. Okay. And yeah, Clint, we're definitely still on the lookout. I mean, I haven't been in the most places to source other than for like storage and business stuff. But no matter where we go, I do keep an eye on it, because I mean, that's when you find it's when you're not looking for it. Kind of like that box of tea from Scooterini LLC and the Freshies from Harley, because that all came in the same box together. So
it's somewhere in this office. I'm sure it's on my side, because
I'm just harassing you because I can't, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, you know what? I still have a box to open. We had a box come in.
I'll go get it for you.
Dude, who was that from? Yeah. Is that from Florida or from Arkansas? All right.
The label's back towards me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely too hot right now to go mess in the storage unit. So I thought about it.
I thought about clearing out one of our vehicles because we've got to clear one out because we've got to take some appliances to Oklahoma soon. And
Tomorrow's supposed to be cooler.
but and unless heat advisory, yeah, we're just not gonna happen. This is quite the opposite of when we're frozen because of ice storms.
At least ice storms you can still function.
Well, I mean, how do you figure you spent almost a week off of work last season because that's my soldier. I'm gonna mute for a minute, y'all, because he's calling me a different way. So I just unmuted and I'm live, so watch what you say.
Okay.
So that's awesome. I'm sure if I have popcorn, I'd love to watch you really get taste, but I can't listen to the agony of that part of your training. So thank you for thinking of your mom while she's live, because now everybody knows what Mama's face looks like without knowing why.
Mhm.
Love you, Rue. Love you, Mama. And now here's that. So
Sorry, we asked about the video of that part of his training when we were down
and
there.
he just received it.
And he just received it. And, when an officer goes through training, the non-lethal forms they have to have done to them. So pepper spray, taser, and that was the taser round.
As silly as everything is, there is a packaging. It was beautiful. It says contents are full of sparkle. And we got a box. We got a box that says it's Tresemme, 6 bottles, 28 fluid ounces. Yeah. Do you remember that year for Christmas? You remember your dad kept all year long egging it on, and I told him he was going to get coal for his birthday? Do you remember what I did?
Yeah, Christmas Eve, we went and walked the railroad tracks and found coal.
Took me 3 hours to get enough coal. And I started with, a very small gift box.
And by
what was the finishing box?
It was a big old monster.
It was a refrigerator box. It was a refrigerator box. Cool. So there's those. Those I don't know. I wouldn't know unless I open them to smell
It's
them or to
gloves.
touch them. I know they're gloves. I just can't tell you if they're latex.
No, I'm going to tell you they're not. No, they're not. They're
Okay.
nitrile.
They're nitros. Sweet. Did I get some pink gloves? I was actually needing gloves. Hey Jessica, good to see you back. And you're welcome for your package.
Yeah, hi, Jessica.
So I'm not entirely sure what's all in the box. I do know what I'm opening for the purchase. And it's not only vintage, but it's an item my mom had for a long time. And this came up for auction recently. And yeah, I jumped on it. And so it'll come in pieces. So there's one piece. I know. Stuff's unfair. I mean, there's a hit right there, but hey.
So you got that as a personal buy, right?
This one. She's got more stuff in here.
All right, sounds good, Jessica. Hey, Crafty Witch.
Hey, Andy, welcome in. Let's see, how'd it go? There it is. I was gonna say, I know. So, it's a honey bear with its little skewer, but more importantly, not only is it identical to the one my mother had. Can you tell why?
I have to be able to actually see the bottom because. Oh no, that's cool.
So it's also my birth year. I don't know what happened to Mom's honey bear, but I got a replacement one. So yeah, that is in FS. And then OMG, I already see sunflowers. I already see sunflowers.
I want to put it in the drawer so you don't lose it.
I wonder where she got that idea, mister.
My pool noodle thing.
Yes.
You know what? Right now's the time to buy pool noodles. Dollar Tree has them for $1.25 or $1.50.
And so that is so cool. That is so
I
cool.
don't even know what the temperature is here. I just know it's hot.
It's 3 digits, I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Let's see. Let me see if I can grab one of these. Hey.
It's 95 with a real feel of 107.
Go ahead and we'll put that one in there. Huh?
Oh, I flipped my phone over and it closed.
Oh. Alright, where are we at on time? We are almost 7 o'clock, so I think we're probably gonna go ahead and skedaddle. I need to get a few things straight in my background. And oh, is this that one that we figured out glows?
Well, it's just a real light hint, so it's not
Which-
uranium.
No, but it still glows.
Yeah.
So we need to get a better light.
Which I can go get a better light. I don't know how much they are, but I can get them at Harbor Freight.
Yeah,
You
I
can get
think
the
we need
combo
to go
kit
hot.
that's got both.
Dude, we need to go Harbor Freight. I need to get some supplies, don't we?
Well, that'll be a tomorrow thing.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a tomorrow thing. But all right, y'all. I am gonna go ahead and close up shop.
Love you too, Selena. We'll see you in just a few.
Love you too, girl. We will see you and Scooter in a few. For everybody else,
Hopefully, see you over there.
yeah, hopefully we'll catch you over there at Scooter Renee LLC. She goes live at 7:30.
Sure.
It will not be Steph's fault tonight, I think. Maybe. It might be. It might still be, but we're gonna have a great time. Anyways, Scooter or not Scooter, Selena did mention that she is got something, an idea with that tea with the honey malt stuff in it. Yeah. I guess you gotta be there to know because
There's the
she
link
didn't even
for
tell me.
Scooter show tonight.
But yeah, Mr. just dropped the link in chat, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Whether you were here the whole time or just for in and out, whatever. I appreciate y'all hanging out and saying hi. Hopefully after this cycle, I will be back on track for everything I need to be able to do. But right now, the administrative side of the business is just taking a lot right now. And yeah, as Mr. said earlier, we took, part of the day for us. And I will tell you the way I've been telling him for the last few days. I'm living unapologetically right now. Meaning, I just do what needs to be done. So, I don't do anything that I need to be apologetic for, I guess is the bigger point. So, anyways, y'all, if we catch you over there, great. Hit the thumbs up. That helps our channel out. It'll help Scooter's channel out. And with that, yeah. Keep a lookout for your emails. I did send 2 to 3 emails to folks over the last 2 weeks. And I haven't got responses back, but I do know people are up bright and breathing, so that's the most important part. So check your emails if you was expecting something from me, whatever. And if not, go ahead and reach out to me. Because email seems to be up in there for some people too. So I just don't know. All right, y'all. We'll catch you later.